hi guys, welcome back to Depression Notes YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to us down below if you want to see more videos, and yeah. So, the reason it's taken a bit long for this video is because I've just moved to uni, hence the new room and the new background here. So yeah, I hope you like the new decoration, and yeah, let's get started. So this video is like our last one. It's going to be an anxiety quiz though. A few questions, and it's going to be, have you felt these things over the past 2 weeks? So it's going to be ranked like the last video on a scale of 1 to 4. So 1 is being like little to never experiencing this, so around 0 to 3 days. 2 is going to be sometimes, so around 3 to 5 days, and then often is going to be like more than a week, so where they're just like just over a week, and then all the time is essentially every day for the past 2 weeks. So I hope that's easy. So 1, a few days, 2, some days, 3, more than half the days, and 4 is basically every single day. What you're going to need for this video is not much, but basically some paper and a pen. Before I start this test, I again just want to make it very clear I'm not a doctor. If you feel you may have anxiety, please go see someone like a GP or something like that. So let's get started with the little test. Okay, so the first question is, do you experience intense anxiety or worry and find it difficult to control? So if you don't really experience it at all, or you haven't experienced it much in the past 2 weeks, put a 1. If you have had it some days but not all the days, put 2. Basically more than half the days and find it very difficult to control, 3, and it's basically every single day, put a 4. Does worry and anxiety make you feel tired or irritable? So 1 for basically never, 2 for sometimes, 3 for more than half the days, and 4 for nearly every single day over the past 2 weeks. So the third question is, does worry or anxiety interfere with your ability to concentrate? So do you find it difficult to focus on things such as work or school or something like that? So basically just put a 1, 2, 3 or 4 of how much that has happened over the past 2 weeks. Do you experience repetitive and quite unpleasant thoughts and find them difficult to get rid of? So say you're feeling a very negative thought about something that's not even happened yet. So say you're thinking about an event and you're like you're worried about that event, like you're really stressed about the event, but it's not even happened yet. So if that's happened to you, put a 1, 2 or 3 or 4, depending on how. The fifth question is, do you experience such strong fear that you get panicky, shortness of breath, find it difficult to breathe, chest pains, pounding heart, sweating, feeling sick, dizzy, or even just a fear of dying, like you might feel like you're literally dying, but you won't be dying. So if you felt that over the past 2 weeks, and then put a 1, 2, 3 and 4, depending on how often you have felt this. So if you have felt panic about events and stuff, do you avoid certain social events? So if this has happened to you over the past 2 weeks, if you've been avoiding events or you plan to avoid events, put a 1, 2, 3 or 4, depending on how often you've done that. The last question is, when you enter a new place, do you look where the exits and the washrooms are in a circumstance such as, not because you're just like planning ahead, but in case you're worried that something might happen, say you'll feel sick or you worry you have to leave in an emergency? Do you ever do that when you're entering new places? So put a 1, 2, 3 or 4, depending on how often you've done that in the past 2 weeks if you've entered new places. Okay, so that's the final question of the quiz. So you now should have a score out of 28. So add up your score now, just take a time just to pause the video and add up your score, and then we'll do the results. So if you've scored less than 10, it's likely you might not have anxiety, but you might just get worried about certain things. So there might not be a high risk, but if you still feel there is sort of an issue, please go see someone. Don't just take my word for it, please. If you feel you need to see someone, please go see someone. If you have scored between 10 and 20, it's likely you have quite a strong risk of having anxiety, so please just, if you can, make sure you go see someone just to check it out, just to see what sort of options you can take, whether that be therapy or medication or something like that. You have more than 20, I definitely recommend going to see someone. I recommend going to see someone with all these results, but definitely if you have more than 20, please just, there's so many options out there just that can help you, make you feel more relaxed about situations and can help you so much. So now you've done the quiz, it's now the time just to go out there and just to try your absolute hardest if you possibly can, just to try get help. But if you feel you can't do that, please recommend us a video to do. If you want ways to help your anxiety or stuff like that, please recommend them in the comments or DM us on Instagram or Twitter or something like that, and we'd be happy to have some video requests and stuff like that. So this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want, comment your scores below and see if you can give any tips for anxiety and stuff like that. And if you want to follow my YouTube channel, I will put the link in the description for my own YouTube channel where I do my own mental health videos. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've learned whether you're at risk of anxiety. And yeah, no matter what this quiz says though, if you feel there is an issue, you are worried or scared or whatever, please go see a doctor or a GP, or just talk to someone you trust. Like, it's always best to try speak about it, because we need to end the stigma around mental health. So please, if you are ever feeling anything negative or just anything, please just try speak to someone and try look out for people, and just try look out for other people, try help them feel comfortable and confident in places that maybe they wouldn't be. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video.